Hello, welcome back to the Mr. Arsenal podcast. Another match day watch along. We're match day 2 for pre-season in Dublin against Real Betis. Don't know why all places Dublin, but that's what they decided. So yeah, it is what it is. As I say, Arsenal will cost the home team technically in terms of how they've branded it all and all that crap. But yeah, Arsenal versus Real Betis. Hector Bellerin versus his former club in Arsenal. Obviously, Arsenal are going to be wearing tonight as well their new third kit, the yellow kit, the kit I've got already in terms of from 6, 7 years ago, basically, buying a zigzag. So I won't be spending money on that this year. Everyone in the chat already got Catherine and got BX as well. You're both doing. Just reading their comments there. I'm coming to talk about the scoreboard, so do bear with me while I'm doing that. But team news is in as well. There is a delay to kickoff, by the way. Just before I went, I'm literally about to go live. There's a 15-minute delay due to Real Betis and basically the bus not getting to the stadium on time. But it's now kicking off at 8:45 instead. Is it? It's in Dublin to celebrate Kate McKay. Well, why? He's not here with us. He's not one of us anymore. He's a traitor, as far as I'm concerned. Let's get the team news anyway. Ignoring the remark there from Catherine about a certain traitor. Right, and then we're going to do that. Put up on the screen. There we go. Let's zoom in a bit more on that. Have a look at this house. There we go. That's good. Bit down a bit. There we go. So basically, it's the same 11. If I can make it the same 11 from, I want to say Saturday. Yeah, Saturday night in Spain against Girona. It's obviously Kepa in goal, Ben White, Mascara, Hicapié, and Calafiori, Lewis Geddy, Kai Havertz, and Ethan Wanyeri in the midfield. Max Dowman, Zolis, and Victor Gyökeres with Meze Ranson, Gabriel Martinelli, Gabriel Magalhaes, Jesus, Martinelli, Fabio Vieira, Reece Nelson, Augustin, Clark, Copley, Harman Anos, Ibrahim, Juni, Kabiba, Ogunake, O'Neill, and Salmon making up the bench. Now, I say they are wearing the third, I wouldn't have said away there, the third kit, which is basically, one second, so just bear with. This is basically, now look at that kit, take away the zigzags there for a second, nothing what you can call it. Tell me this. Let's switch you around for a second. What's the difference? What is the bloody difference? Boeing, it doesn't say this anymore, it just has the logo a bit bigger. What is the difference? There's literally no difference. Lazy bastard. Yeah. All right, Real Betis as well. Yeah. Of the big news start today, sorry. Bruno Guimaraes, or however you want to pronounce his surname, is basically an Arsenal player in the sense of fee has been agreed. The Newcastle media have accepted the fate. They've accepted talks have took place since July, basically since the second Brazil got knocked out of the World Cup. After all this time denying it, no, it all took place since July, and we are finally here, and we've got bargain from it. £75 million for a 28-year-old midfielder who's criminally proven to come in and strengthen our midfield and strengthen our depth in midfield. And now we have midfield options in terms of pivot wise of Bruno, Declan, Zubimendi, and Miles Lewis-Skelly. Because obviously Chris would have been Christian as well, but Christian's nor got it is off to Everton, respectively. So he's medical as we speak. So Bruno's coming into effectively replace an upgrade on Christian. So yeah, so that's something to talk about tonight. See how you're all feeling on that one, and also the news in the last hour that Real Madrid have upped the offer, the contract to Vinny, but nothing confirming is what he's asking for, etc. It's just up to what Real Madrid value him at, and his role in the club, and they've basically put the ball in his court and said, we need to know ASAP because they don't. If he doesn't want to agree to it, they've said if they don't agree to this, that's it. We're selling you basically because they don't want to lose him on a free. They don't want him dragging this out to be on deadline day to give him an answer, tell him to do one, and then the risk is there of you've windows closed now. You're going to have to suck it up and risk it. You're not going to get the fee you'd want now in January as well. So we can wait. In that case, we could literally wait the extra 6 months from January to the new season, worst case, and just get him on a free and sign an on bonus and all that. So the ball's in his court, so to speak, with the offer that they've made. I'm not getting the impression, going by David. By the way, it's amazing how Fabrizio Romano, since this news broke out in the last 2 weeks, maybe more, from David Ornstein initially, how Fabrizio Romano has not spoke a word on it. Nothing to do with him previously going on a watch-along with Trevor Noah in the States, and when flippantly, this is before, by the way, when Trevor asked him this question, this is before Vinny to Arsenal was publicly a possibility. He just went, Vinicius Junior to Arsenal. No. Fast forward about a week and a half, if that, about say a week. Obviously, Brazil get knocked out. This news is then surfaced from David Ornstein. Not a fucking word from Fabrizio. Not a word. Suddenly, when it looks like this clip has gone viral in the last week, isn't going to come back and might not bite him on the backside. Tweet after tweet, back to back in the last hour. It's like, no. You don't get the chance to give the exclusives and have a say in the story now. You've had 2.5 weeks to do this. You've gone. Because it might happen, and if it does, I'm going to look like a complete moron. Especially with the whole Diamande thing and how that's been playing out recently. Since he went to Here We Go to It's Not Happened Yet. Yeah. It's all sorted. But Fabrizio, you can get on the list. You can piss right off. But from going by what David Ornstein's put out there with his bomber tonight on that side of things, I'm getting the impression it's not what it's not what he's asking for. It's still not near the mark of what he's asking for himself, because he's basically putting it out. He's been putting it out that he wants exactly, if not more, than Mbappe. If not more, worst case, exactly the same, basically. And I'm getting the impression that they're still not willing to go to that level, but they have upped the offer from 22 a year. He wants 30 a year. I'm getting the impression they've upped it, but not by much. So I'm not one of again, as you can tell, I'm not one of these Arsenal fans at the moment, be it on YouTube or on social media, losing my mind about it, because it's still 50-50. It's a flip of a coin still until we get more information via Real Madrid, Vinicius, etc. David Ornstein, basically, on the situation. Until we get an update from this point onwards, it's a flip of a coin. I'm not saying it's definitely going to happen. It's definitely not going to happen. I'm still stuck in the middle, saying flip of a coin, 50-50. And if he decides to yield to Real Madrid, that's on him. Also, if he wants to yield to Real Madrid after all this hoo-ha and stay in a league where he is at a club where he's not valued, so what he in terms of clearly how he sees himself. They have people in their heads. They have people higher up in his ranking. Basically, they don't value him the way he wants. Partially, the fan base don't. Hence the abuse he gets from his own fan base on a regular basis. Then you go to all the away grounds up and down Spain that on a week-to-week basis target him racially. If he wants to still take all that, that's up to him. But don't get me wrong, you will get idiots online here. You come to England, you'll get idiots online, and you'll get the odd idiot in the stands. Don't get me wrong, I'm not saying we're perfect, but we know we need a level of this. What he gets, and plus that aside, from a financial side of things, taking that aside for a second, from a financial side of things, we are off it. We've put it down on the balls on the table, basically, and gone. We're going to give you we're going to give you everything you want in terms of what you're asking for, what you want a year, but the 30 odd whatever for you want a year, we'll give you that, and as a bonus as well, that added bonus, we'll let you have all your image rights. Whereas Real Madrid aren't willing to do that. They still want to make money off his back, and he wants more of his image rights, and they're not willing to yield on that. Maybe I don't know. If he doesn't come to us, it's his loss because it comes to us. He's valued higher straight from the Arsenal fan base because he would be not as high paid player at the club in our history period, but the fan base will be like, you're the superstar. Let's go. In terms of we don't have to make you to what we need you to be. You're already there. Let's go. And as long as he does this, as long as if he did come to us, did what Alexis did, and basically just hit the ground running and just become a goal scoring machine, either scoring the goals or creating them effectively, or both, he'll be loved, literally. And he wouldn't compared to Real Madrid in Spain. Clearly, and also, do you want to play for him? This is another thing to add to the equation. Do you really want to be playing for, even if it's just for a season potentially, because we don't know how it's going to last a year or whatever. We don't know how long it'll last. Do you want to play for a manager who only back in March this year publicly shamed you for being racially abused by his then player and the fans of the club that he's managing at the time, and your past abuse you get in La Liga, saying it's justified to you? Do you want to? There's so much context. Come to London, be in London, bundles of money, be the main man, and be lauded by the fan base as a god, basically. If you have the Alexis Sanchez import of straight from the off, hit the ground running, goals and assists left, right, and centre, but in this case, add trophies to it, other than the FA Cup, you're golden. Can't help the weather, but that's another matter. Put that down for a second. So yeah, right. Oh, we've got 10 minutes before kickoff, basically. Yeah. By the way, if anyone was here on Saturday, obviously the issues we mentioned on Saturday for the website and that, any Arsenal fan that did buy the package or an individual game, whatever, and bought access to this game respectively, either which way, either by the package or individual, they're still having tech issues as of yesterday, and the game is not going to be on the Arsenal website or app. But if you've got is it sports premium or whatever on whatever sports channel it is on Sky, there's a code thing. You still got to pay, but it's a lot of BS. Or if you turn your VPN on, I've got to actually a bit. There's that way as well, but it will not be on the Arsenal website. And you would have thought they put the Arsenal YouTube channel, but no, no, no. That'd be stupid. Exactly. There's a Ballon d'Or thing as well. He's not. He says Madrid. He's not winning the Ballon. He's not getting nowhere near the Ballon d'Or ever again now. With the last of Mbappe at Madrid, he's not. He's getting nowhere near. Coming to a club like Arsenal, win a couple of league titles, a Champions League in there as well, etc., etc. The chances are higher, massively higher. Weirdly enough, nowadays, you wouldn't have said that a few years ago, but still. Zanzi's in the chat says, plus Vinny and Real Madrid have been at loggerheads for a year sorting this. Oh, yeah. And it's amazing how suddenly we put our balls on the table, so to speak, and give our offer in terms of personal terms to Vinny's agents company, and they've gone to Madrid and won. This is well, Arsenal going to do this. Boom, down to you now. After saying no, after up till today, no, this is it. We're not yielding from 22. They've yielded a bit by the sound of it, but I'm getting the impression it's not by much. So it's down to Vinny now. But they have said, this is it. There's no coming back to the drawing board. You either take it or leave it, basically. And Fabrizio, because they've upped the offer of whatever it was to whatever it is now, Fabrizio's got his stuff out, so we say, and started being very active on the topic all of a sudden in the last hour, which I think is a bit snaky from him. And he wonders why he gets the abuse he gets. Well, they did it the other night, halfway through a game. What's more annoying is they're going, well, we can't make money ourselves directly, so you know what? Go to this sports channel over there. It's an Irish channel, I'm sure. I don't know. Go to this channel over there. Put in the checkout the discount code of Arsenal in all uppercase. It won't be free because you still got to pay $9.99 at the very least for a 3-month package for just tonight's game. It's not even guaranteed that this channel is going to show Saturday's game or Wednesday's game. And also, it's a channel where it's crap, basically, let's be honest, because we've never even heard of it. So to be most random sports would be like, to get my value for money, I'm going to have to watch this random sport event just to get my value for my money, basically. The joke. Right. What we got? 38. So I need to turn one sec, guys. One second. Second, guys. Right. Yeah. Right. Bear with me a second, guys. Bear with me. So 6 minutes before kick off. I don't want to drama what we had the other night of. Can't get the camera up. Oh, here we go again. Here we go again. Right, we log in. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, camera. Fantastic. Oh my days, just give me the There we go. Days. Are you taking the piss? Are we taking the piss? I couldn't be more on it if I've been tried. For God's sake. There. Catch your guys and knees, fan them up. I was on there, is it? Okay, cool. Well, I still need to get into a WhatsApp anyway. Continue. Right. Right. Bear with. Oh. Oh, yeah, because not Premier League again, did it? So it would be on. Yeah, that's a point. Makes me mind because I completely forgot about this site. It used to be. This particular site used to be my go-to for the 3 o'clock games until things changed. Sorry. Right, said Fred. Lads. No, I can't be asked to this. Genuinely cannot be asked. Oh, for God's sake. Yes. That one instead. Right, there we go. Oh, Shocko, even as a friendly, Hector's the captain. Yeah, now. Right, let's get the scoreboard set up. You let me, that is. There we go. They're in Dublin, the Aviva Stadium. It's Aviva called Aviva Stadium now. Aviva Stadium now, sorry. What used to be back in the day called Lansdowne Road before they refurbished it to look the way it does now. Yeah, Bellerin is their skipper. He's changed long hair and tash now. Well, he had the tash. He always had the bloody little tash bit. But in terms of how long the hair's got, yeah, it's ridiculous. Hence, he's in the thumbnail. How long his hair is, I mean, look at the thumbnail. Look at, what was it, bloody throwback to the 80s ballad singers and all that. You give put it this way, the image of Victor Bellerin in my thumbnail will give Michael Bolton a run for his money. I literally Actually, not remove this. I want. No, not doing that. Here we go. Check it out. It's West Ham. Looks familiar. Wait for the referee to signal to get the game underway. I'm pretty full. I mean, it's got to be predominantly Gooners. Obviously, he was travelled over from England and all that, or that living on it anyway. But yeah. Right, can we stop with the pyro crap and just get on with the game? Thank you. There we go. That was a random kickoff in the world, that was. By the way, as you can tell in the top corner there, we have got a new channel sponsorship. I don't know if you've seen it already in terms of the community post and all that, or you follow us on social media, be it Instagram, Facebook, or X/Twitter. We have a new channel sponsor as of 9 o'clock this morning, officially. Ruth Beck Art. Ruth, a fellow Arsenal fan, for a few years now has been doing her artwork, and obviously not just doing it. She's been selling prints of her work as well on her own website, and also some of them prints have been turned into mugs, other bits and pieces as well. So, sort of know what, new season. Let's team up with a fellow Gooner, give them some support. Go on. Unlucky, Victor. Sort of done better there. Supporting a fellow, let's team up with a fellow Gooner, help them, but also helping us at the same time. And yeah, so if you haven't, so basically, yeah, and just you guys here at the moment, the people that watch this channel and support this channel, Ruth Beck has actually given us a discount code for you guys to use at the checkout. You can use it on all the products on our site. You can use it over and over again. It's not just a one-off use and that's it for you. It'll work. Literally, once you go check our website out, I'll put the link in the chat in a sec. You fancy, whether you fancy, no matter what the price, in terms of you get one item or multiple, at the checkout, you type in the promo code section, all uppercase, Mr. Arsenal. You get 15, not 5, not 10, 15% off at the checkout. Like you say, you can use that code over and over again. Like, if you want to go and check that out now, you can. Or even, as I say, now I don't need to do that anymore. We're also running a giveaway actually on the socials as well. So you want to go, you're following myself or Ruth on Insta or X, basically. Go and check it out now, and follow the instructions to be entered. But basically, I'll show you the image as well for that in a sec. Just gonna get the link first. If you bear with. Here's the one. Let it load up first. Yep, this is the one. Okay. Then we're gonna load that, go back, get that up like that, and get that ready in a second. But if you've never seen the site before, access before, here's a link. 1 second. 5. Here's a link to the website. Go check it out. And as I say, use the discount code. I'll even double check it just for you guys. It even gave me a QR code. I need to put up and get that up and everything in a minute. Yeah. So at the checkout, all uppercase, no spaces, Mr. Arsenal. At the checkout, 15% off all products at the checkout. And that's, again, that code you can use over and over again. It's not just a one-time thing per purchase. It is, until further notice, a code you can use anytime, as many times as you want. And yeah, and what should I say, whilst we're at it, this is the giveaway we're doing. And this has been run on our X/Twitter and Instagrams respectively. So if you don't have one, or you don't have one, but you have the other, don't follow us yet. Come and find us. Obviously Roof Beck, there's literally Roof Beck Art. You'll find on either which one. Well done, Kepper, for catching the ball there. And for myself, it's the Mr. Arsenal podcast. I'll just an either one as well, and go from there. Right. But this is the giveaway we are doing. And it shows, there we go. This is going to become a framed A4 print of Declan Rice lifting and kissing the Premier League trophy from back in May. Yeah, basically that's it. All you got to do to enter, one with you on X, 1 second, let's go up a second, is follow both our accounts on X if you don't follow us already. Like and repost this post as well. It spreads the word. And then over on Instagram, 1 second. Over on Instagram, whilst I'll get rid of this. There. Over on Instagram, it's, again, follow us both, like, repost, and tag someone else in the comment section as well to be entered into the giveaway as well. Winner will be announced live on here on August 21st before kickoff of Arsenal versus Coventry on the Arsenal versus Coventry watchalong, basically. So you do enter, good luck, and yeah. There'll be more giveaways like that as well that we'll be doing throughout the season as well, just not every month or this, that, and the other, every other week. It's going to be reasons behind it, etc. Got a scoreboard, by the way. No, so if I can make this bigger, see if they're giving the scoreboard on that end. No. Okay. Right, let's close off the this one. Not that. That. Right. Oh dear. By the way, guys, if you haven't already, do hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. We'll become a member as well. Press the join button. That'd be massively appreciated, especially going into the new season as well. Get as many people on board as possible. And good save from Kappa. Right, evening, Ryan. I hope you had a good break after the World Cup. I literally got Catherine, didn't bode well. It was over a week, and then I got the winning news come through. Corner in. What on earth why is Kepa doing what he's doing there? And this is why Mesley had to one side for a second. We should be breaking our necks to get rid of this goalkeeper. Corner comes in. Kepa comes flying out. Doesn't get the ball. The ball goes way past him as he comes out. Falls to the floor. Leaves an open goal. Pathetic. He claims to be fair, but come on, that's pathetic. That is actually pathetic. He's an ace for any first start, but literally, you come out, you mistime the height of the ball. We don't even jump for the ball. You come out and go, oh bollocks, but don't even jump for it. Ball on your backside, and then came a foul. Piss off. Genuinely piss off. I do not. Again, when it comes to competitive games this season, I don't care about the cups. He's number 2, so he has to be done. He has to be the goalkeeper for the Cups. Piss off. I do not want to see Kepa in goal for a competitive game. For that fucking reason. That was worse than Carabao Cup. That's saying a lot. A duck. Scoreboard. Opinions delete everything on his Instagram, all posts and his PFP. Is that genuine though? Have you actually seen it yourself, or is this just what's being reported? But yeah, going back to what you said, I reckon it wasn't. I was planning on what it was meant to be a Woody Fled's full 13-day. 10, was it 10 or 13 days between the final and the actual game on Saturday last just gone? But ended up having to do a couple of extra streams because of the FIFA situation and then the Vinny situation as well, in terms of that rearing its head when it did. So extra couple of shows here and there, but not too bad. Part of the reason why, again, if I didn't, if it wasn't going to be a very intense season in terms of scheduling and all the shows I've got to do this season going ahead, I would have done a show earlier this morning for the Bruno news, but I'm going to wait on that. The whole Bruno thing, I'm going to wait on the official announcement from Arsenal, like, so we know his number, or really basically, and that side of things. Otherwise, yeah, because I knew I was doing this tonight. Well, yeah, there's no point really, because even though it's all but confirmed. I didn't want to. I didn't want to put so much energy into it. Basically, I've not. Again, I don't. Again, I don't know because I'm watching it via CBS. So it's like, what? But I've got no scoreboard and no time on the screen. So it looks like I'm clearly watching the same broadcast as you, Catherine. But you're about 10 to 15 seconds ahead by the sounds of it, going by that initial work, and then me seeing what happened. What's fucking law? Getting in face of the save. The following set piece that comes in, he does that. I don't want to. Sorry, I don't want to. I keep saying it. People, I'm seeing people now. It's only a friendly. I don't give a flying monkeys. I do not want to see Kepa Aspelega in a competitive game next season for Arsenal. I just don't want to see it. I do not care who that upsets. He is not good enough. Too many brain fart moments. Bruno will be announced on Friday. I reckon so. Obviously, what day on Wednesday today? Obviously, we've had the thing of the bomb this morning. He's probably in London been having his medical and all that today. Depending on how that took from depending on what time that started and how long it took. Probably tomorrow will be media duties, and depending on how that takes and gets to edit and this, that, and the other, we will get a late night, not late night, but a late announcement tomorrow-ish, from Arsenal standards anyway. Or they'll just hold out till Friday morning around 9, 10 o'clock in the morning. Either way, they are going to want to announce it as soon as possible because they're going to want to parade him in front of the faithful on Sunday. So yeah, against Dortmund, and have him get him in some training sessions, get him in the match day squad for Wednesday against Como, and look to give him some minutes ahead of before we play Man City. Would hope to give him some more minutes in that game before playing Coventry. Hopefully, hopefully with all this as well, we do find out one way or the other with the Vinny situation in the next 48 hours. We get the thumbs up or thumbs down on that, so we can move on and focus and find someone else to bring in on that left hand side because you can't. If we don't get Vinny, we cannot do another year. With all due respect to Martinelli, we cannot do another year of Martinelli. That's one of our options. We just can't. Again, it may sound harsh to some people, but let him go out on a high of being a Premier League champion and go into pastures new, basically. And yeah, we're going to be announced on Friday. I have been told that his squad number will be 19 or 30. He'll either stay with 39 on night or take Trossard's number, basically. 19. It's amazing how we've got a game on and there's people in fucking group chats talking about fucking transfers. Like, I know it's a friendly, but just watch the game. If you've got it on, watch it. We're going over and over the same fucking bullshit thing over and over again every 5 minutes and then my battery down. We've not responded. By the way, I will say this: since we're going 1-0 down, we've not responded well in terms of creating chances in the final, up in the final third. From an attacking point of view, we've not done well at all. We've not responded well at all, and now for some reason, the left winger had all the space in the world, but he makes a nose up and they get another corner. Right. This. Is this the official account kick? Right. It is as well. Okay. Okay. This is okay. So a bit of an update. This is a tweet from Kike Marin, Kike Marin, Marin, who is I'm going to tell you now, sports journalist he's a Spanish sports journalist, basically. And someone's obviously he's put, what someone just put out? Literally in the last few minutes has been put out from him, and someone's obviously translated it from what he always wrote it in Spanish, we translated it into English, word for word. This is what he said, from what I read, and then puts in brackets, and dealing with the media outlets handled by Florentino, the president of Real Madrid, you have to read between the lines, close bracket. It gives me the feeling that Real Madrid, this is his words, this is Keek's words, by the way. It gives me the feeling that Real Madrid believes they won't be able to convince Vinicius to renew 5 months before he becomes a free agent. They intend to squeeze the maximum possible money out of Arsenal. Keep calm. And then someone else has said something WhatsApp. I need to check the WhatsApp today. That can't be one sec. All right, let's have a look. See if this is genuine or not, because someone else has mentioned this now. So I was going to have a look. Vinny. Yeah, he has his boy. It's genuine. Okay, it is actually genuine. His account for 63.9 million followers. It's definitely his account. only thing he's got in the last 10 hours is a post of when he was in Dubai once upon a time, whenever that was. But yeah, he is literally completely. I've got it on my phone. I'm on his Instagram account now. He has completely took away any. He got no images. He has literally no images on his any posts or nothing on his Instagram. It is actually genuine. Well, we've got penalty or free kick. Got a free kick to me. And then just kicks him in the knee. Okay, cool. So no, is that I thought maybe you get these things on Twitter and all that. Oh look, he's following Arsenal. He's doing it. Da, da, da. It turns out to be a load of BS, like AI crap, basically. Now this is it. This is again. I can tell you now, BX, if you're listening as well, you can check it out yourself and others as well. Vinny Junior's official account. He has no post on there whatsoever. He has even his bio stuff. He's got nothing there. It is literally empty. And that's just happened that's clearly just happened in the last, well, some point today, basically, since the meeting ended. Ethan with the ball into the wall. So, okay. There's no Gav's not in it, by the way. I can't think why. Oh, that's it. Chelsea lost again. No. So there's just people bloody at me in their Instagram stories, checking it all out. Right, so you entered. Just a tad. Bloody hell. Genuinely, when Catherine said it, when Catherine mentions like, if you actually, is that something that's been put out there? It sounds that you go to, it's just a waste of time, and sounds like it's all a load of crap. Oh, actually, well, you know what? Let's waste of time. Nothing's happening here. And, it's genuine. Vinicius Jr., literally, he's got no bio information whatsoever. No, nothing on his account now. His account is empty. I don't know if that's him doing the whole, we will have another discussion. I am going to get what I want because this is how far I'm willing to go. But this could backfire in the sense of if he hasn't agreed to these terms that have been put to him now, and this is his way to protest against it, short of joining us, basically, before going ahead with us, Florentino Perez would go, like, okay, play the City Bugger game, bye bye. Okay, so we got this one. Literally doing nothing so far. Just going 1-0 down. We're not creating enough. We're not creating at all in the final third. And every now and then we're letting them have spells of possession, even though they're doing nothing with the possession, but letting them have the possession. Well, we've had updates since we've gone live, Tom. Like in terms of what we had got prior to going live, and now what we had since we've been live, there's more. That's happened, basically. So I'm just giving the update to the people that haven't been on Instagrams and all that yet. So calm down. Just giving more information. Relax. Let's be honest, Tom. If it was being linked with Leeds, you would want to stop talking about it. You'd be like, Let's keep talking about it. Yeah. Oh dear, you got to laugh. You don't laugh, you cry. Oh dear. Oh, look, so much storms are doing as well. Mhm. Just can pass the ball around the pitch where they can pass the ball and it goes to anyone. You can go, cool, cool, cool. Two nil. Thanks, Sky, for ruining that. Just ball watching. Oh my god, it's just ball watching for the sake of ball watching. It's 2-0. Why? Why are we literally let them pass out like that and then giving them fucking 10 yards of space to just do that? And oh my god, get Gabriel on a set, please. Do something. Oh, okay. Not how I was expecting Winston to go. Midfield is non-existent. Kaiser's way too casual there before the shot. He's like, looks like you're fucking rip someone's head off. Who do we take? This is the thing, though. Who do we take off? Have a look. Someone's got to give in that midfield because it's just the passing around and through seems to go 1-0 up. We've gone from being in control to be losing it completely. Don't get me wrong, it's a good strike, but as good as the strike was, it's avoidable. If the players are on it and they're closing down and not letting the opposition breathe like that, that is totally avoidable. Yes, if we've got we've got Ethan and number 10, got Miles and Cat Kai in the DM, no, the pivot. Sorry, I'm looking at this bench. There's not much we can do. Shall I, shall I, shall I put in Ben White in the pivot, taking Kyle, taking off Kyle Miles off, and putting Gabriel in the in the background, putting Christian Mosquera at right back. There's not much we can do. Really interesting. This is a complete opposite performance wise to the obviously at 0-0 we're sort of getting that performance similar to what we had on Saturday. Since the goal, it's been a complete opposite, like in every aspect. Last minute block in there. I don't know who that was. So I'm not even paying attention to the fucking game now. That's a bit naffed off of it. Basically, if he just stick with this 11 for the start of the second half, he needs to shuffle the rock up some of these people's asses. So he's just taking his corner though. One sec. All into the box. Bang, going back on. Thank you very much. Who was that? Was it Mascalo getting the goal? Was what? It's either Mascalo or one year, one of the two. And yes, that piece again, ole ole. It's been slagging him off. No, they don't do nothing. First thing we actually do, it's an actual attempt on target, an attempt in general, and we score. Woohoo! What a corner, by the way. Took it from Zolis again. 2 games, was that 2 games? 2 assists? Was Zolis now? But again, whips the ball in, straight down the keeper's face really in the mix of, well, not say the box itself, but on the goalkeeper. So the goalkeeper has to commit one or the other. He flaps in the air, and the Capia scores a goal. I don't know what the camera's on Mascaro. Capia scored the goal. And yeah, game back on. Well, hey. Yeah, I don't know why cameras are focused on Mascaro. It's a Capia putting the ball in the net, but sure. But no, put the ball, get down, put the ball in the box. Gonzalez, pretty much as he was going in one way or the other because the way the way the keeper flapped at it, it just happened to need a little extra encouragement to go a bit quicker. That's all. Didn't like that restart though. You know. Oh dear. But it's now. That's no what that's getting out. It's just one moment there, but that shows there. Lewis, takes up the ball, mate. You're not helping yourself for staying on this pitch, and especially when Bruno's just walked through the door, my friend. Can someone tackle him for crying out loud? Tackle! hell. What's I saying? That was it. Obviously last season was whenever we had Saka and Vice or one or the other. If it was one or the other, we had Saka, it's all put on Rice. If we had Rice, it's all put on Saka. And if they're both out injured at the same time or rested, whatever, for certain games, the players taking the set pieces weren't to the same level, and it really did show in the service. At least there was Zolis, he's showing straight away. He's had to put himself in the mix there. He can actually put a decent delivery in. Unlucky. Gonzalez. Take him on. Bit of support would be fantastic. Okay, cool. That's it. You can just stand in no man's land and hopefully don't get tackled. Yeah. Good. Well, it's a friendly ref, but come on, the purpose of delaying the restart there. Who did that? He looks familiar. Can't see his number, so I can't even tell you his number. But he looks familiar for Real Betis. Oh, he'll come to me in a minute, but oh yeah, it's him. Face-wise, he looks number 18. That's it. Number 8. Again, there's no name on the back of the shirt either. That's number 18. Very familiar. Yeah. Oh, guy up into the box, and yeah, that was just pointless. Miles, I love you, but you need to get your head in the game here. Side, okay. Oh, it was. Oh, yeah. What's going on? We have a free kick, I'm assuming. 'Cause I mean, you know, you're in Ireland when the referee got club orange literally plastered all over his fucking kit there, both sleeves and the back of his kit, of his refereeing kit. Mm, yeah. Look, Wallace and Victor standing over this free kick, by the way. I'm not seeing no cheering in the chat, so it doesn't look good. Yeah, way out. What was Wallace? Victor. I don't know how he hits that and does that, but okay. Better communication next time, yeah? Yeah. Oh, we've got a few more minutes. Again, I'm trying to guess how long we've got left. Forget I've got a fucking timer right there. Mm. Apparently, one sec. Can we defend for once in our lives? Fucking hell, Kappa. Um, Someone else is saying one of the group chats I'm in. Breaking per at Ben Jacobs and talk shite. But Ben Jacobs being the main source here on Vinicius Jr. and Arsenal. Ben Jacobs is saying if it goes down to say Friday or even early next week at the latest, and we're still back and forth, Florentino Perez is going to say, line drawn, you're for sale. There's literally, it's not even like an ASAP, give you a few days. It's you've got 24 to 48 hours to give it an answer or else, basically. That would then explain the Vinicius thing in terms of the Instagram social media side of things. But it would also explain why um, Vinicius' agency that was at the meeting with him left the training ground looking absolutely livid. Like, if looks could kill, Florentino Perez wouldn't be here right now. Put it that way. If you can get Victor a better service, that'd be fantastic. Mm. Oh, Yeah, I think personally, when he's been non-existent in this game so far, in my opinion, he's been non-existent in the number 10 role. And he's for me, he's not for this particular game. He's not doing enough to justify being in that position. Basically, he's not creating. Simple as that. So, I again, I'd hook him off at half time personally. Max has been quite to his standard as well. Again, the attackers ain't getting service from Ethan in the midfield. Again, I do. I know the options aren't there in terms of experience wise from midfield, but we do. I think we do need to do something at half time to rejig the midfield and add a bit of bite in there. Yeah. That's like, hang on, how have they got the free kick? He went through. He literally went through Lewis Skelly from behind, and they get the free kick. It may as well just continue play because they had the ball. Oh, for fuck's sake! Oh, defend! Get him out of goal. Get him off. The ex-West Ham reject fucking scored as well. Oh, why is he standing like? It's right near him as well. He just goes, huh? Doesn't help it. His fucking defenders are literally not. The closing down is non-existent, by the way, from Arsenal. From from the midfield and the defence in this instant. It's just like, yeah, you have all the time in the world. Do whatever you want. Yeah, have a shot. The casualness from Kai, like, is he taking the piss? And then Kepa just like, fucking, what do I do? What? Why did we? Okay, you got Messi as number 3, but why did we not just upgrade to number 2? And this whole malarkey of if Kepa goes, Messi's number 2. No, no, no. God's sake. I know it's a funny, but this is taking a biscuit. Here's a sign, guys. This lemon yellow sherbet lemon kit isn't lucky. Never wear it again. Yeah, I can rattle on that one. Fucking, we're losing. I know it's pre-season, but we're losing to Real Betis. Even Mesle would have saved at least 2 of them, out of 3 goals. At the very least, 2 of the 3 would have been saved by Mesle. That's saying a lot. I mean, look at this. Fucking West Ham reject having a scuffle, literally trying to rip the shirt off Scully's back, but no, referee goes, no, nothing to see here, guys. Kicking at ankles now. No, I know it's fun. I know it's pre-season, guys, but kicking at the player's ankle is okay, is it? Cool. Not a bookable offence at all, is it? New. Don't be silly. If this is their way of justifying Kepa being sold, and maybe they've been number 2, Yeah, I'm going to get absolutely livid with them. I'm sorry. We can't be messing. We can't be messing. The second Ray is back from his holiday in the next few days. He needs to be. He needs to be playing. There you go, half time. And he needs to be. He literally needs to be playing ASAP. Ray, the second he walks back through them doors in the next few days. We cannot be going to the Community Shield at Cardiff with Kepa starting. I'm sorry to say it, let alone playing against Coventry. I know it's Coventry, but come on. I don't trust the guy. I don't trust him. Tom, you watch the goals, Tom. The first goal from a set piece, Kepa literally comes out, doesn't jump, does that, but does clearly mistimed the ball coming in where I say mistimed it, he doesn't even jump for it, slips, falls on his backside, leaves an open goal, doesn't even try as he falls, goes, oh no, no, pick himself up and bring back into action. Oh no, no, no. It says, what? It's surely it's a foul, ref, and complains to the referee, even though we watch the replay, there's no foul on him. He just mistimed the ball. He misjudges the ball coming in. Doesn't even jump. Slips on his own, his own studs. So yeah, Meslier would have stopped that. Definitely. And that third goal, he would have at least tried to save it. It was just stood there and gone. As he walked past. Second goal, you can argue which way or the other, but yeah. Emmy's saying they are drunk. I mean, they're in Dublin, but this is taking a bit. I know Guinness are one of our sponsors as well. We're in Dublin, but this is taking it to a whole new level. some of them, ironically, some of them are playing like they have had a few Guinnesses. Kepa being one of them. Midfield non-existent. Kai, he can come off. I don't care. Yes. So I would be bringing on Gabriel, push Mosquera out to right back, Ben White into the pivot. Kai, get the fuck off. And throw on a few other faces, maybe. I know he's not planning to be here long term, but that's the Fabios and Reece Nelsons. Throw them on as well. And maybe a few kids that have got nothing to lose at this point, especially with 3-1 down. Nothing to lose. Let's go. Thank God we have, yeah. Oh my God. It's an absolute, it's an absolute fast. Like I say, the second he gets rid of it, he walks back through them doors at HQ the next few days when he's on holiday. I don't care. I need a team play against Como, against City in Cardiff, and then start, and then obviously from that point, then start onwards from Coventry City onwards, basically, as well. No if buts or maybes. We can't. Kepa's just showing yet again why this. This is why, for me, in fact, it's a modern day thing. Really annoys me. It's continued to be a modern day thing. This whole the number two needs to be. We promised them as number two, they'll have their rebounds of the cups and all. They get the cup games and the this, that, and the other. No, the number two for a reason. They are back up to the number one in all competitions. The only time the number two or number three may play in the cup games is if we're getting like League Two, League One opposition, basically in the first couple of rounds. Other than that, when it's Championship and Premier League opposition, number one should be starting. No if buts or maybe. I do not give a rat's backside. Oh, and then especially or they play with them rounds and get to the final. oh, it's a final, but they got us here, so out of respect. And then they nose up, ironically, they nose up in the final, Kepa, twice, and cost us the final itself, just for just being themselves, basically, and being crap. And then you get the manager going, I'll cook that situation again, I'll do it again in terms of picking Kepa. Are you taking the piss? The very next game he plays against Southampton, what do? We lose because he can't do his job. I know we don't want to push the boundaries or getting a number two that's not just capable of doing their job, but could threaten to, after questions asked of David Ray, if he was to drop off, you drop off. Look what's here, waiting to take over. Don't dare upset Ray on that side of things. We have to make do with this BS. That's genuinely actually annoyed me more. Think about it. Right, that's third. On that, turn that down so make sure I'm back my way. Oh, you know, my Quinn doing the punditry stuff for Premier Sport or Premier Sport now. Okay, wonder if got a scoreboard as well. Yay! There's only a half-time one. I don't like, especially that second goal. Both goals in general, but the second goal in particular. Mate, it'll take a lot for someone to save. They don't get wrong. But the amount of space, look at the amount of space. Like, there's a ball watcher for me from there. Lewis Goody comes towards him halfway and then stops and then goes, I'm just going to give you 5 to 10 yards still. What do you want to do? Gets taken out the game completely by one movement and then boom. Thank you very much. It's the half-assed ball. I know it's pre-season, it's all about fitness. But some of them players there are fighting for their careers here. Let's be putting on a space at Ethan there. And the half-assed approach, basically, you don't know. So this is an opportunity to step your foot in, get yourself back in the manager's mindset for the squad going forward this season and put questions towards him. And if anything, you're just giving him answers that you don't want to hear. As in, maybe you do better elsewhere, basically. Obviously, I don't want Ethan to go, but this is the situation you're causing yourself by not being, not taking the opportunities. Scoreboard out 1 second, guys. There's stuff up as well. Get that up and running so you guys know where to find your little coin stuff. Oh, God. Check out the top one out as well. Why not? Oh, wait. Load up properly. Thank you. know, this is like, Sparks is in the TikTok. Look, Twitter there. TikTok chat. Way. Oh, you got to laugh. You don't cry. If you don't, you'll cry. Oh, days. Oh, just realised the Super Cup time for Villa. When's that? You might say that's tonight. That's way too early. You cannot tell when they've done the Super Cup before the season even started. But weeks before the season's even started, when they usually do that. Oh yeah. I was going to say, that's still early for that. That's still early for the Super Cup. Saying that, I don't know. Yeah, there's literally a week. I'm looking at it now. Next Wednesday. Where are they even playing it this year? Also, Red Bull Arena, Salzburg. Let's go one better, Mr. Tom's sake. What? Red Bull Arena, Ellen Road. Wouldn't mind we're playing that night, so I won't be covering that. I personally won't be covering the PSG Villa game. I'll be doing Arsenal versus Como. Kicks off half hour earlier. Uh, Still no response from Arsenal, by the way. But why the hell my order for my home ship was cancelled for 5 days after I ordered it? I emailed straight away on the day, and I'm still waiting for a response. Yeah, pretty much a week late. I was actually 8 days later. Yeah, at this point. Thought I'd get you a little nibble there. Oh dear, you don't laugh, you cry. All I'm saying the matter. Hey, in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 subs. He really is pissed off of him. He is giving off the vibe. I want to know maybe more actually. 1, 2, 3, 6, 7 subs. My God, in terms of Reece Nelson, Rabbi Vieira, Martinelli, Salmon, Gabriel, one of the other kids, and there's someone else hovering. Jesus was hovering, that was it. It's who's coming off, that's the question. Martinelli, what? I'd assume Martinelli for being left hand sided. He does put him on the right sometimes, so I don't know. Fabio's coming. I was assuming Fabio for Ethan, because Ethan's just been non existent and not taking his opportunities tonight. Salmon will be in the back line along with Gabriel. Yeah, Hicapier's off for Gabriel. Zoris for Martinelli. I'll get that. I don't want him to go too much. He just got here. I didn't it was showing the number for Fabio coming on. I'm just going to second guess basically, guys. And Jesus is on 50. Well, Max Damon has been taken off of Reece Nelson. Interesting. I know he had a bit. I didn't have much of say in the first half, but my days. Salmon's on. Don't know if it's going to be alongside Gabriel or as one of the fullbacks. I do not know. They're not giving information to us. From the scoreboard quickly. Well, I don't know who this kid is. To see them, but yeah. Waiting for the ref to give the thumbs up. Can we not look at the manager page and just focus on the pitch? That'd be fantastic. There we go. Right, let's have a look. See if Arsenal can give us some information because. Okay, oh yeah, oh fucking Kai. Oh, and Kai's been knocked off. Jokeris has been knocked off as Aegis by the looks of it. Going by what Arsenal just posted out. Yeah, one sec. Well, if he's still on the pitch, get the piss that is. I know you want to fucking put a ball in when fucking the player that would have been there for that sort of. Okay, cool. You know to piss me off, don't you, Ethan? Jesus, where was that in the first half? Corner. So Hikapié, Zolis, Havertz, Gyökeres, Dalman, Masquera, and Ben are off. Gabriel Martinelli, Fabio Vieira, Jesus, Reece Nelson, Salmon, and Copley. That's the one. Have come on. Come on, have a set piece, go on. That'd be fantastic. Or not. And the irony is, the keeper did the exact same thing, but there's no one behind him to punish him. Surprise Skipper's done on the pitch. I'm being brutally honest. That's a question. That's a question, Arteta. Why is Skipper still on the pitch after that first half performance? You're quick enough to hook off the other six that had below par performances. Some support will be fantastic, guys. Fucking hell. He's trying to get Martinelli's trying to push you all forward. He just stood there like in a bunch of, ironically, lemons. Oh, what do we do here? Support? What supporting? Oh, days. Turn my light on one sec. Oh my days. We got not getting it back to him so easily. Oh my days. Is this a joke? Surely. Can players make runs? Might they get the players that might they get the ball? And they want to push forward, but they can't because they've been crowded into a fucking corner, ironically. And they can't run into the spaces they want to run into because they're all standing up in gormless lemons. Yeah, that's it. Reece just got the ball and go, ooh, and I'm going to pass it to you instead. Instead of just getting going, dun dun, boom, down the fucking wing. Being that you're I don't know, a winger. Days and days. I'm doing over here. Oh, thank you. There. Well, the ball watching is unbelievable at this point. Not in a good way. I mean, yeah, those you're not like them. You can't land those sort of shots. Well, that's not fair. Now what's going on? Oh, we've got a player down, and did you call it? But it's a foul? No. One, it's Copley as well. It just came on. Looks like he's done his knee. Yep, he's just come on. It looks like he's going to be going off in a minute. Literally just came off. In fact, he's getting help to come off that angle for him. Yeah, this ain't good for that. Here you look, so copies off, and Zudin, no, number 45 is on. I can't pronounce his name. Theo Giurini is on. I'll call him Theo. Easier. Yeah, the fact he's getting. Yeah. This ain't good. I'm hoping it's not worst case scenario. If you're an Arsenal fan, you know where I'm aiming at that one. Yeah. Can do something with this, please. Oh, just do you be the reason why. Show us the reason why you're at the door nearly. Here comes Meslier, Mr. Tom's favourite goalkeeper in the whole wide world, with two other youngsters getting ready to come on as well. Pass the ball. Oh, Reese. Of course, you're offside. Why would he not be offside, Reese? Not like you're experienced head anymore. We don't want. Yeah, can't. There's a reason why he didn't live up to your promise, and that's one of the reasons. Of course, it's offside. If he's off. Well, you'd never lied to me, would you? Have a look. No, I know Jesus didn't go to the World Cup and all that, but was he really that bored? He had to dye his hair like that. Okay, I know it's pre-season, but your referee's taking the piss already. Yeah, it's a foul, but it's a friendly. How you being lean with them being it's a friendly, but when it comes to us doing the exact same thing, quick, yellow card. They do the exact same thing to our players. La 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 la. That Lewis Scully's off. Thankfully, that Ford Kepper is off as well. And we've got Meslier, Ibrahim, and Josh coming on for Ricardo Galafiore, Marcelo Scully, and the Ford that is Kepper Asperelega. At this point, the damage was done in terms of the result. I know it's friendly, but in terms of the result, damage was done long before. So, nothing to lose now at this point. Can we not do circles, run around in circles? Basically, can we not do an Anthony basically and go, oh, let's do circles, Beyblade? Can we not? Dear. Fucking hell. For the players and the level quality we do have up top still, can we actually create something? Do something in this game instead of just trying to just hold on to the ball for dear life and look absolutely brain dead and trying to play out from the back. Mm. There better not be penalties after this, that's all I'm going to say. Embarrassing. I know I keep saying no, it's a friendly, but it's embarrassing to be in a situation as it is, let alone We're losing 3-1, but it's a penalty shootout, guys. When I'm Leslie A. Now, he made a bit of meal out of it, but he made the save. And was pushing himself up ready to go to make the second save. Can't say the same for a certain other goalkeeper, though. Ooh, next Wednesday, Man United versus Leeds, Mr. Tom. That'd be interesting. All right, Mark, how you doing? That's you for a while. Are we getting United? Again? All we can do at this moment in time is hope. Fingers crossed and hope. Keep the faith, so to speak. This is ridiculous, by the way, this performance. It's complete contrast to Saturday in Spain. Just not at it at all. I mean, the academy players you can understand, but senior lot, them not to be bothered, them to be putting this performance in, not good enough for me. Please be on side and make the right call. Or not. Or not. Just waste the opportunity, the rare chance you get you have to get forward, and you waste it. And this is why I cannot do another year of Martinelli. Because any other winger worth their salt, video or not, gets that ball in that position, does not pass the way he passed that there. And if anything, they go for the goal to score. He hasn't got that else. Mark says, think he'll stay in Madrid, but I believe we are willing to offer him more money here. Okay, but what we're being told by the media side of things, like the auntings and all that, we're willing to give him exactly what he wants in every aspect. It just depends if he wants to be constantly abused week in, week out, the way he has been for the last few years, by not just his own fans, but rival fans week in, week out. And does he want to play for a manager that basically justified that behaviour towards him and said he deserves it because of because of his antics, for example? Fabio gets bullied at the ball, it's okay. He bullies back, it's a free kick. Like, some of these players really do hurt my head. I am thankful we are trying to get rid of them, but if it wasn't for us World Cup this year, Fabio would have been long gone back to Germany. But no, the shitty World Cup we had to navigate through, so he said we had to delay getting rid of him. You know, that our number 9 is literally doing a hurricane. There's a lot about this game. When I say a hurricane, I mean dropping into the DM role to get the ball. Reese is just showing why he's not part of the plans long term. That we do need to get rid of him. Martinelli's doing the same. Let's be honest. Ethan's been non-existent tonight. And as a whole, the team's just not been good enough. That's it, Reese. All that works is walk backwards, yeah. Yep, let's just go backwards, guys. All that work to get into the box is just like let's run backwards instead. Let's not go towards goal. Oh no, that'd be too easy. That'd be too simple. Let's not force a narrative. God forbid. Fucking hell, man. He does, but he doesn't. Just because he winds up the crowd, so to speak. Doesn't want the abuse, let me say, of a racial kind. I was saying earlier, if he did come to Arsenal, and he, and he hit the ground running like Alexis did, for example, when he arrived in Barcelona, he, more, especially in this era where we're competing and obviously in this instance defending champions and all that of England, he'd be lauded as a god if he hit the ground running like Vinicius like Alexis did back in the day. And obviously, by doing so, led to more league titles and potential Champions Leagues, etc. And it'll be a gold mine for the Premier League as well. And like I say, he'll be getting we're willing to give him 100% of his image rights to him. I'm getting that impression that he's not helping himself tonight. The narrative of him potentially leaving. He has a chance. Oh my God, Anthony's on now. God, he has a chance to engage. Like he's obviously the weekend now tonight to stamp his authority and get himself back in the mix ahead of the season and give up a headache. And it's the easiest, as it stands. I'll take the easiest answers. Like you're giving us the easiest answers to answer the questions. Basically, he's asking of you. You're just not in it, and maybe you'd be better off going elsewhere for your career. With all due respect, the one league I would avoid going to would be the Bundesliga because we've seen like Sancho and all that go out there look like a god, come back to the Premier League and look a shadow. So we're gonna go to the likes of go to what's the list there? The likes of La Liga. Oh my God, what's up? Let's do this one. Look, this has been the worst half of football in a long time. And I keep saying, I know it's pre-season, but it's not good enough. it's a shame that he's not working out the end of Ethan because when he was breaking through and getting the opportunities, not last season before, he did look the real deal. Like the talent was there, the promise was there, and the debate was could he have a bigger season than the likes of the Bakayos and all that, but he just hasn't from last season onwards. Just it hasn't connected. It hasn't worked the way he needed it to. And he's come back from Marseille with a bee in his bonnet, looking like half the player he once was. Mm. Clark O'Neill and Cabia are coming on. He just came in at half time. Why are we giving it? What the? Why is Gabriel being hooked off? He's only played 35 minutes of football. Not in 35 minutes. No fact. And Martinelli. Are we taking? Why do I get a feeling we've got penalties in this game, no matter what, and we're just giving the opportunity to the youth players to. I know they've just got back from the World Cup, but come on, if you're going to bring them at half time, just play the fucking full half. Just means they don't start potentially on fucking Saturday. In half an hour and hooking them off. Taking the piss. And I'm being polite here by saying they're taking the piss. And now Visa that we didn't move that to the left. Of course, yes. Can barely do anything on the right hand side, but yeah, let's move that to the left hand side instead. Seems like it. I don't know how he's I don't know how he's been crap. No one's stood out in a good way tonight, don't get me wrong, but he has been absolutely woeful. Playing in the position he wants to play in and done nothing. Oh, piss right off. That's not a bookable offence, no. Of course. Days. Saying that in terms of what going by how Jimenez Kai and Victor and Capio, they're half out of the week into 45, so they'll probably get Gabriel will probably get 45 on Sunday before getting hooked off. Do not make it 4-1. Do not salt the wound as bad as this is. I feel sorry for the Arsenal fans, not just travelled out to one, but the actual local Irish fans that when it's announced, they obviously paid probably big money for this. In terms of not just the ticket, but actual travel to get to the Aviva and all that. And this is what they've been served up. Absolute joke. Yeah, yet again, all the work to get to the final third. In the final third, we are all the way back to the centre circle, guys. Don't dare attack the defence or goalie. No, don't ask questions like that. Or do Fabio just turn into the defender. Or do Jesus and do that. He's another one that's given me a reason to justify him going with 20. It says a lot when Arsenal are saying we're happy to take 20 mil for Jesus to take him off our fucking hands. Because even in friendlies, he's useless. He's had all he didn't even go to the World Cup. He's had an entire summer to rest up. He's had his holidays and all that. He just, as per these days, as useful as bloody. As useful as this is, basically. When it's not been used, I mean. That's it, Fabio. You just call. Oh, God. Again, justifying why we need to get rid of you. So we're happy to make a loss on you. I'm going to get off our books. Sooner the better. I'm not be dealing with this BS anymore. Mm. I'll do the basics. All these players that we're looking to get rid of, you're proving us right the reason why we need to get rid of you. I know you're one of our own, Reece. You came from an academy, but you never kicked on. You never took your opportunities, and even now, you know your time's up. You're half-arsing it for the sake of half-arsing. It's a dull pre-season, not good enough. The real pre-season is in Cardiff. Great city, a great city as well. You're about Cardiff itself, or you're about Man City, but yeah, not too bad, especially this time of year, the weather we've been having here in the UK. You going to that, Mark, or you watching from home? I'm gonna be honest with you guys. Where this game's been played at tonight. If I didn't have this channel, I probably would have walked away turned off whatever half time. I just flick back in every now and then. Say this is a joke is an understatement. Gee. This is actually making me tired from watching. There's a lot. I swear that after all this, I know we've lost the game itself. If there's penalties, I'm going to cry because it's literally our kids on by imagining it's the kids at this point, and it's just like so it's just rubbing salt in the wound, so to speak. It's just on the books. Okay, cool. So like the same here, personally. Oh dear, so we'll be live religion for that, don't worry. Kevin's not even on the pitch. Kevin's so bad, no shit. What was your first clue? Oh yeah, the cup final. Notice how since, by the way, notice how from that cup final onwards, we've seen more and more glaringly bad performances from Kappa. It's still on our books. But guys, there's a 5 million release course. If someone comes in, if anyone comes in, they're fucking more stupid than us. Oh dear. I mean, I don't even think Tommy Setford's been loaned out yet, either, by the way. So I get a scary feeling they are trying to get rid of Kappa. And when he does, Medjay's going to be number fucking 2. Oh my god. So effectively, depending on what happens to the left wing side of things, if we address that, be it Vinny or whoever, and that's addressed and that's strengthened massively, one way or the other, be it, as I say, Vinny or not, we're gonna still have a weakness in our squad depth for the goalkeeping position because if Vaya gets suspended or injured at any point or ill during the season, we are good. Because you know for a fact them going because of how bad Kepa is, and obviously Menzies no, but let's be honest, it's not a massive difference between the two. You just know, and no matter who it is against, it's going to be park the bus, lads, protect. Said keeper's name, be it Kepa or who or Meslier. Protect them with your life. If you get a set piece or whatever, try and score from that. And if you do, just sit back, suck up the pressure, basically. Do whatever you do, protect the goalie because he's not good enough. We relied on because we put all our focus elsewhere. I know Meze's a free, but even then there was better options from as far as I'm concerned. And as I say, don't even get me started on Kappa. But it's 5 million quid. It's a bargain. Yeah, it was doing well. It was doing well to an extent. And it got to Wembley and he's shit his bed ever since. What do you want? What do you want to do with? It's a bargain when it's costing us cup finals and quarter final FA Cup games. And I know again, I keep saying it, I know it's pre-season, but even tonight, 2 of the 3 goals, absolutely pathetic from him. I'd say the first goal of the 3 was the worst. Though. To be pushed over by air, you don't know what to laugh or cry basically at that point. Oh, wait. Hmm. I will repeat what I said earlier. Our striker this second half is doing a Harry Kane to come to get the ball in terms of dropping into the deep lines of midfield to get the ball. What is that telling everyone on tonight's performance for everyone in general? I don't know where that's come from. 3 minutes of injury time, by the way. I'm praying there's no penalties. Let them do the little pre-season lift. With Hector looking at the photos. This was just pathetic. Absolutely pathetic. I feel for all the Irish fans that have bought tickets and turned out their numbers to see their team live. And it's a unique situation where with a team that they're watching their team live, but as champions of England, and again pre-season, but they played like a pile of shit today. Not one player can hold their head high today. Not one. Or one, and that's Meslier. And that's saying, again, that says a lot so far. That Meslier, what he's played 25 minutes of football today in goal. And he's the only stat, and uh, he's only made up 2 saves. And the game was already done by him, but he's made 2 saves. It has more of a positive impact than anyone else basically on that pitch. The fucking ball. See, that's what Martin should have done 20 minutes ago in that position, but he didn't. Again, amazing how we've decided to turn it up a bit in these last 9 minutes of the match. Oh, we're trying now, guys. Look at us. Oh, oh, oh. Didn't do any of this all half. I'm sorry, I know they've had a World Cup and all that in terms of Martinelli and Gabriel, and this is their first match day back. But to bring them at half time and take them a half hour later, no. Let's look at knocks. No, just play the entire half. I don't give a damn. I mean, one of them's going out the door anyway. Hopefully, being the operative word. More pre-season minutes in the tank. What's the point? Seriously, what's the fucking point? Well, before Thomas was gone, we lose 3-1. Please do not tell me there's a penalty shootout. It's sad to say it every year we've got to come here and ask the question, is there a penalty shootout for friendlies when the game's been done, but a team's won in 90 minutes. Well, it's nice to know former teammates Reece and Hector can have a nice little laugh. With a handful of Betis fans having the time of their lives in Dublin. Oh, dear. I was waiting for him to piss off down the tunnel so I can get out of here. Because in terms of match report, there's nothing to report back. It's like second half was pathetic. Literally nothing happened. We had a ball for spells and did nothing with it. Then we just sat back and let them have the ball for a bit. They did nothing with it either. It's absolutely pathetic. Just need to see the players leave the pitch so I can get out of here. I'm not going to end the stream anytime. Oh, it's been at shootout time. No, Gabriel, you can't not go off. Get in the armband and go. No, this is no. Oh dear. God, I got a new tattoo in his hand. Well, you know what? I'm going to risk it and say get him out. I'm going to risk it and get myself out of here because yeah, that was not worth coming on tonight. Being honest, absolutely pathetic. Keep saying it, but it was compared to Saturday. Saturday gave me hope. It was like, oh, we came out and know what we know now in terms of the opposition, what their level was at. But we still went out there, did a job, looked ready and raring to go. Came out then tonight from the start till they scored the first goal. We was in control of the game. Had a few opportunities here and there, nothing major, but a few opportunities here and there. They had a pot shot. Kepa saves it, but then they get a corner, and then Kepa does what Kepa does best, basically, and cause chaos, which that's the first goal. And then we've got another goal not long after that, an absolute worldie. Go 2-0 down. We've got ourselves back in the game, and we just go back in ourselves, and it was just. And the third goal happened, and it just absolutely, as a whole, it's just absolutely pathetic. Subs were made, like 6 subs were made at half time. Not one of them, with all due respect, one went off. It looks like he either he bruised, he really hurt his knee, or his worst case, he's done his ACL. One of the two, but had to get help. Couldn't even put pressure on his leg. It's that bad. I'm fifth for his season now, the young lad in Copley. Vice captain in Gabriel and left wing. I don't know his first choice or second choice wing at the moment. But Martinelli comes on, gets half an hour, does nothing. Especially more so Martinelli does nothing in the final third. Reece Nelson, again, because he knows he's at the door, he's not wanted. Half-assed performance from him. Fabio Vieira, the same. Ethan Wanyeri, who you think has actually got something to fight for, to prove people wrong, including Arteta. If anything, whatever questions were being asked of Arteta, he's thinking, these are the easiest answers in the world. Did you see even tonight, basically? Yeah, and then Jesus, the reason we're looking to get rid of him for 20 mil, showed in that second half. It's just not good enough. Pre-season or not, that's not good enough. We didn't do anything to make them sweat in any capacity at all. But hey, it is what it is. I'm going to get myself out of here now, or lose my absolute mind. I'll be back. Unless there's some news between now and Sunday. I'll be back on Sunday for the Arsenal versus Dortmund Emirates Cup game. Um, yeah, there's either football news or Arsenal news that happens in between now and then. Official stuff from Arsenal about Bruno. Any updates on Vinny in that situation. Apart from that, unless anything like that happens, you will not see me until Sunday for the Dortmund game, and then we'll go from there. But until then, guys, if you haven't already, hit the like button, subscribe if you are new. Push the join button as well if you want to become a member. You want to become a member um, of the Miss Arsenal podcast YouTube channel. And also, if you haven't already, go and check out Ruth Beck Art's website. Go check out our giveaway we're doing as well over on social media, or X and Instagram, and get yourself entered into that as well. Remember, if you go on Ruth Beck's website, it's 15% off at the checkout if you use the discount code of Mr. Arsenal, all one word, all uppercase. And yeah, till then, though, guys, until next time, take care of yourselves and up the Arsenal. Come on, you Gunners.